that was a lot of work. Building the fort, making the food. Not that I slaved in the kitchen all day or anything for that, but it is one of my favorite meals. It's really easy to make when you get home at the end of work because it just takes literally no work. So, I am making this video today because it was a fucking horrible day at work. To fucking start with, my Jeffree Star Cosmetics order was stolen. At least I suspect. It was supposed to have arrived on Saturday, and we had gotten the message that it was delivered at like 10:30, maybe 10:45, and we were in the area, so we rushed over to my work to go pick it up, and it was gone, or it never was delivered. I waited until day to see if it showed up. No dice. I called the post office, and they said it was delivered. Don't know what to tell you. So fan-fucking-tastic. My order of Nudes Volume 2 is gone. On top of that, I had to deal with all of this drama from my coworker and her relationship and how it's impacting her job. I'm fucking exhausted, dude. You know, when it comes to unhealthy relationships, it's hard because when you're in it, it's like you have blinders to everybody else. Everybody else could be telling you like what a bad idea this is, or how wrong this person is for you, or whatever. And when you're in it, you're just totally blind to all of that criticism and advice. I understand if you're really in love with someone and you are convinced that this is your person for time and all eternity, and that you're willing to put up with certain things to make it work. But when things are so obviously abusive and unhealthy, if people are telling you this person isn't right for you or whatever, you have to at least take it into account. I don't think any grown human being in an adult relationship should contact their significant other's coworkers and tell them, don't talk to my girlfriend, boyfriend anymore. Don't look at him, don't talk to him. Like, I feel like that's crossing the line. I feel like that's extremely controlling. And I understand if you are having continued problems with someone and you feel the need to step in for your significant other. But I can tell you, especially from experience, like, that isn't their problem. They need to be there to support you and listen to you and help you problem solve it so you can go in and be successful at your job. It is not their duty or requirement or whatever to step in for you and cause problems at your job. It's unprofessional. As soon as those lines start to blur between your personal life and your professional life, you're fucked. Like, you absolutely need to try and keep your relationship separate from work, especially if it's a toxic, unhealthy relationship. You don't need to settle for anybody. I feel like there are some people who are so afraid to be alone, who are so afraid of ending up alone, that they will settle for anyone. You do not deserve to have someone make you feel guilty or bad for things that this person has done. You deserve to have a partner that will support you and support your job and your career and your home, all of these things. You need someone who's going to be there to help support you and be there for you while you are working on yourself and improving yourself. But number one, they don't need to do these things for you. And number two, having someone that stands in the way of you getting what you want is not someone you want to spend your life with. Because you, again, deserve someone who looks at you and sees so much in you that all they want to do is see you succeed. And letting someone impact your life to the point where you have to uproot everything to make them happy is ridiculous. Because if there is something going on in your life that makes this other person unhappy, it is not your responsibility to fix it to make them happy. It is their responsibility to either accept this part of yourself, learn to cope with it, learn to talk to you about it, and figure out, okay, how can we live with this? How can we work through this? And not just be like, you need to do this and you need to do that and be so controlling, and then to step in and make it their problem. Because it's not their problem. They may care about you and they may think it's their problem, but it's not. It is not. It is 100% your right and duty to handle your issues and problems on your own. If you need someone to stand up for you and be there for you, that is fine. If you need someone to step in and say the things that you can't say, that's fine. But you have to be in control and be the one to say, I need you to step in and do this. And I need you to say this. And I need you to do X, Y, and Z. I feel like I'm just ranting. I'm not sure if I'm making any sense right now. I'll tell you what, though. It's a pretty damn good fort today, I gotta say. This is gonna be one of the best forts that I've built. I'm really proud. Really, really proud. Everyone deserves to be happy. And if you want to be with someone, you deserve to have someone who respects you and honors your boundaries and supports you. Someone who does not do those things is not worth your time. And let me tell you, there are plenty of other people out there who can make you happy. I really do believe that there's not one person for everyone. And I do believe that if everybody is fully committed and progress is being made, if bonds are being strengthened and there's trust and support and love, then absolutely it's worth fighting for. All I can say is that every single person is worthy of love and is worthy of support and is worthy of a healthy relationship. Don't feel like you ever have to settle. Don't feel like you ever have to put up with shit. Don't ever feel like, well, this is okay because he does X, Y, and Z and that makes this behavior okay. Just love yourself enough to know that you deserve the best. You deserve someone who loves you and accepts you and supports you. You deserve to be loved. That was a lot of rambling and it was kind of all over the place, but I had a lot of fun and I enjoyed just kind of venting and getting this all off my chest because I know I'm not the expert when it comes to relationships, but it is nice to appreciate what I have and acknowledge that it's not perfect and that it needs lots of work, but we are both fully committed to do that work. And we both know where we are lacking and where we are succeeding. And we are always working on this relationship. It's not perfect. I can tell you right now, it is not perfect at all. But every day I'm grateful I have someone who loves me, supports me, accepts me, and encourages me to be the best person that I can. My fort's starting to come down. I guess I should end this video. Love yourself, embrace yourself, take care of yourself, treat yourself the way you would treat a friend because you're worth it and you deserve it. Don't let anyone belittle you or make you feel small or guilty or anything. Find people who love you and support you and accept you. That's all I got for this fort confession video. I know it was really all over the place and really unfocused, but I just appreciate you getting to the end of this video and being there with me. So I'm hoping to do more videos like this with fort confessions. Not always about relationships, obviously, but just kind of whatever tickles my fancy. But I appreciate you sitting through this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Okay, bye!